Hello. Today we'll continue reading in Psalms, starting with chapter 6. No, Lord, don't condemn me. Don't punish me in your fiery anger. Please deal gently with me. Show me mercy, for I'm sick and frail. I'm fading away with weakness. Heal me, for I'm falling apart. How long until you take away this pain in my body and in my soul? Lord, I'm trembling in fear. Turn to me and deliver my life, because I know you love and desire to have me as your very own. How can I be any good to you dead? For those who are in the graveyards sing no songs. In the darkness of death, who remembers you? How could I bring you praise if I'm buried in a tomb? I'm exhausted and worn out with my weeping. I endure weary, sleepless nights filled with moaning, soaking my pillow with my tears. My eyes of faith won't focus anymore, for sorrow fills my heart. There's so many enemies who come against me. Go away. Leave me, all you workers of wickedness. For the Lord has turned to listen to my thunderous cry. Yes, the Lord, my healer, has heard all my pleading and has taken hold of my prayers and answered them all. Now it's my enemies who have been ashamed. Terror-stricken, they will turn back again, knowing the bitterness of sudden disgrace. Chapter 7. O Lord my God, I turn aside to hide my soul in you. I trust you to save me from all those who pursue and persecute me. Don't leave me helpless. Don't let my foes fall upon me like fierce lions with teeth bared. Can't you see how they want to rip me to shreds, dragging me away to tear my soul to pieces? Lord, if I were doing evil things, that would be different. For then I would be guilty, deserving all this. If I have wronged someone at peace with me, if I have betrayed a friend, repaying evil for good, or if I have unjustly harmed my enemy, then it would be right for you to let my enemy pursue and overtake me. In fact, let them grind me into the ground. Let them take my life from me and drag my dignity in the dust. Now, Lord, let your anger arise against the anger of my enemies. Awaken your fury and stand up for me. Decree that justice be done against my foes. Gather all the people around you. Return to your place on high to preside over them, and once more occupy the throne of judgment. You are the exalted one who judges the people. So vindicate me publicly and restore my honor and integrity. Before all the people declare me innocent. Once and for all, end the evil tactics of the wicked. Reward and prosper the cause of the righteous, for you are the righteous God, the soul searcher, who looks deep into every heart to examine the thoughts and motives. God, your wraparound presence is my protection and my defense. You bring victory to all who reach out for you. Righteousness is revealed every time you judge. Because of the strength of your forgiveness, your anger does not break out every day. Even though you are a righteous judge, yet if the wicked do not repent, you will not relent with your wrath, slaying them with your shining sword. You are the conqueror with an arsenal of lethal weapons that you've prepared for them. You have bent and strung your bow, making your judgment arrows shafts of burning fire. Look how the wicked conceive their evil schemes. They go into labor with their lies and give birth to trouble. They dig a pit for others to fall into, not knowing that they will be the very ones who will fall into their own pit of failure. For you, God, will see to it that every pit digger who works to trap and harm others will be trapped and harmed by his own treachery. But I will give all my thanks to you, Lord, for you make everything right in the end. I will sing my highest praise to the God of the highest place. That's good right there. Chapter 8. Lord, your name is so great and powerful. People everywhere see your splendor. Your glorious majesty streams from the heavens, filling the earth with the fame of your name. You have built a stronghold by the sons of babies. Strength rises up with the chorus of singing children. This kind of praise has the power to shut Satan's mouth. Childlike worship will silence the madness of those who oppress you. Look at the splendor of your skies, your creative genius glowing in the heavens. When I gaze at your moon and your stars mounted like jewels in their settings, I know you are the fascinating artist who fashioned it all. But when I look up and see such wonder and workmanship above, I have to ask you this question. Compared to all this cosmic glory, why would you bother with puny mortal man or be infatuated with Adam's sons? Yet what honor you have given to men, created only a little lower than Elohim, crowned like kings and queens with glory and magnificence. You have delegated to them mastery over all you have made, making everything subservient to their authority, placing earth itself under the feet of your image bearers. Wow. All the created order and every living thing of the earth, sky, and sea, the wildest beasts and all the sea creatures, everything is in submission to Adam's sons. Lord, your name is so great and powerful. People everywhere see your majesty. What glory streams from the heavens, filling the earth with the fame of your name. That's so good right there. That is Psalm chapter 8. Maybe read that one over and over and over. Just the awe of God. That's so good. Chapter 9. Psalms chapter 9. Lord, I will worship you with extended hands as my whole heart explodes with praise. I will tell everyone everywhere about your wonderful works and how your marvelous miracles exceed expectations. I will jump for joy and shout in triumph as I sing your song and make music for the Most High God. For when you appear, I worship, while all my enemies run in retreat. They stumble and perish before your presence, for you have stood up for my cause and vindicated me when I needed you the most. From your righteous throne, you have given me justice. With a blast of your rebuke, nations are destroyed. You obliterated their names forever and ever. The Lord thundered, and our enemies have been cut off, vanished in everlasting ruins. All their cities have been destroyed. Even the memory of them has been erased. But the Lord of eternity, our mighty God, lives and reigns forever. He sits enthroned as king, ready to render his verdicts and judge all with righteousness. He will issue his decrees of judgment, deciding what is right for the entire world, dispensing justice to all. All who are oppressed may come to you as a shelter in the time of trouble, a perfect hiding place. May everyone who knows your mercy keep putting their trust in you, for they can count on you for help no matter what. O Lord, you will never, no, never neglect those who come to you. Listen, everyone. Sing out your praises to the God who lives and rules within Zion. Tell the world about all the miracles he has done. He tracks down killers and avenges bloodshed, but he will never forget the ones forgotten by others, hearing every one of their cries for justice. So now, O Lord, don't forget me. Have mercy on me. Take note of how I've been humiliated at the hands of those who hate me. Bring me back again from the brink, from the very gates of death. Save me. Bring me to the spiritual gates of Zion, so that I can bring you the shout of praise you deserve. For the godless nations get trapped in the very snares they set for others. The hidden trap they set for the weak has snapped shut upon themselves, guilty. The Lord is famous for this. His justice will punish the wicked. While they are digging a pit for others, They are actually setting the terms for their own judgment. They will fall into their own pit. Consider the truths of this and pause in his presence. Don't forget this. All the wicked will one day fall into the darkness of death's domain and remain there, including the nations that forget God and reject his ways. He will not ignore forever all the needs of the poor, for those in need shall not always be crushed. Their hopes shall be fulfilled, for God sees it all. Lord, won't you now arise to judge and punish the nations who defy you? Aren't you fed up with their rebellion? Make them tremble in fear before your presence. Place a lawgiver over them. Make them know that they are only puny, frail humans who must give account to you. Pause in his presence. Chapter 10. Why do you stand so far off as though you don't care? Why have you hidden yourself when I need you the most? The arrogant in their elitist pride persecute the poor and helpless. May you pour out upon them the very evil they've planned against others. How they brag and boast of their cravings, exalting the greedy. They congratulate themselves as they despise you. These arrogant ones, so smug and secure in their delusion, the wicked boast, saying, God doesn't care about what we do. There's nothing to worry about. Our wealth will last a lifetime. So seemingly successful are they in their schemes, prosperous in all their plans, and scoffing at any restraint. They boast that neither God nor men will bring them down. They sneer at all their enemies, saying in their hearts, we'll have success in all we do, and never have to face trouble, never realizing that they are speaking this in vain. Their mouths spout out cursing, lies, and threats. Only trouble and turmoil come from all their plans. Like beasts lurking in the shadows of the city, they crouch silently in ambush for the people to pass by. Pouncing on the poor, they catch them in their snare to murder their prey in secret as they plunder their helpless victims. They crush the lowly as they fall beneath their brutal blows, watching their victims collapse in defeat. Then they say to themselves, the lofty one is not watching while we do this. He doesn't even care. We can get away with it. Now is the time to arise, Lord. Crush them once and for all. Don't forget the forgotten and the helpless. How dare the wicked think they'll escape judgment, believing that you would not call them to account for all their ways. Don't let the wicked get away with their contempt of you. Lord, I know you see all that they're doing, noting their each and every deed. You know the trouble and turmoil they've caused. Now punish them thoroughly for all that they've done. The poor and helpless ones trust in you, Lord, for you are famous for being the helper of the fatherless. I know you won't let them down. Break the power of the wicked and all their strong-arm tactics. Search them out and destroy them for the evil things they've done. You, Lord, are King forever and ever. You will see to it that all the nations perish from your land. Lord, you know and understand all the hopes of the humble, and will hear their cries and comfort their hearts, helping them all. The orphans and the oppressed will be terrified no longer, for you will bring them justice, and no one will trouble them. Amen. There we have it. Thank you for joining me today, day 2 of reading the Psalms. I'm enjoying this so much, and I look forward to reading with you again tomorrow, perhaps in the morning with a proverb a day, otherwise in the evening with a psalm or a few psalms for the evening to end the day in peace and goodness and mercy. So it's always a pleasure reading with you. I look forward to reading with you again tomorrow. I love you. Bye.